Good evening, everyone. I'm Latasha McDowell, your real estate expert here in Tallahassee, Florida. How are you? Good evening. Good evening. I am so glad to report that I am feeling much better. The beginning of the week was a little rough, but I'm feeling much better this evening. How are you all this evening? Tell me how y'all doing. Y'all have any wins this week? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right? You know, when you're not feeling that well, your days of the week get thrown off. Is today Tuesday? Oh, today Wednesday. Hello. Hi. Joanne Brown Sugar. So how's your week? Anybody wins? Anybody credit scores going up? Anybody closed on a home? Anybody disputed something, got it removed? Anybody got hit with unknown medical bills and unknown charges on their credit bill report that wasn't expected? Hi from Houston. Hi, I literally was just thinking about where you were. Thank God. Well, I'm going to tell you where I was at. I was on the phone with a fellow family member from here from TikTok whom has her Naca appointment tomorrow. And she was having a nervous fit. That's why I'm late. I was calming her down. She's extremely excited about her appointment tomorrow with Naca. It's her hi Pooh, the Madonna. She's extremely nervous, and there she is laughing freedom. She is extremely nervous about her appointment. She's anticipating what they're going to say, what they're going to ask her, what her next steps are, what she needs to do. What? Tasha this, Tasha that, Tasha. All while I was trying to sit here and enjoy my curry goat before I went live. So I was trying to talk her off the edge while eating my curry goat and letting her know that everything is going to be all right. Right? But as in everyone, she has the nervous energy about her Naca appointment tomorrow because tomorrow is the second step in her journey to home ownership. So I get it. I get that she was nervous. Hello, special love. I get that she was nervous, and probably for you guys who've had your Naca appointments, you probably were nervous before you had it. And if you have it coming up, you're welcome, baby. If you have your Naca appointment coming up, you're probably nervous too. So for those who don't know, let me explain what Naca. Hi, Angela. Let me explain to you what Naca is. Naca is considered the best mortgage in America because it's zero down payment, zero closing costs. And they have very low interest rates. Very low. But the best part about the Naca program, it is not based upon your credit. So, no, I guess you're saying, so Tasha, you're saying I can get a house and my credit score is a -2? Yes, you can. You drop creditrepair.com. So that's what the Naca program is. So she is anticipating tomorrow, which makes perfect sense. I mean, if you're on the cusp of greatness and you want something so bad, it's logical that you're going to get nervous about it. It's just logical. So it makes complete perfect sense that, yeah, she's worried about tomorrow. Now, and she's like, okay, well, my credit, they're going to talk about my credit. Yes, they will review your credit, but they won't be looking at your credit score. Okay? So, in our conversation, she's like, I need you to tell me what's going to happen next. I need you to tell me what's going to anticipate. No, I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen next. And the reason why is because you need to go through each part of the process and you need to understand and learn. I don't want you to go in, oh, I knew that. Oh, I knew that. No, I want you to learn. I want you to enjoy every piece and part of the experience because this is home ownership. So you're a veteran and you're trying to purchase your first home. That's great. First of all, thank you for your service, Angela. We appreciate your sacrifice and the blanket of security that you have provided for us. I am gratefully forever in your debt for your bravery and your commitment to us, your fellow citizens and brothers and sisters of the United States. I greatly appreciate it. Now, being a veteran, you have the luxury of being eligible for the VA, right? So long as you have honorable or general discharge, you're eligible for zero down payment program as well. So you are in a very good footing. The question is, do they do construction? Yes, Naca does do new construction. So Angela, by you being a veteran, please know that you have a very special place with me. I typically put veterans in a different category, a very high category for me. I usually try to go beyond out of my way for you guys, because you guys have gone beyond out of your way for us, those who don't have the heart to go to combat, those who don't have the ability to survive boot camp, those of us who don't have that kind of courage, those of us who can't survive that long without getting their hair relaxed during boot camp. So, if you're wanting a mentor, I am available. You can click the link in my bio to schedule some time with me. But at any point in time, Angela, just go ahead, hit me up with a text and let me know, hey, Tosh, this Angie, the vet, what's popping? Or you can send me an email, whichever way you need to reach out to me, and I will do my very best that I can to try to get you where you need to be as much as I possibly can. But again, thank you so much for your service. I greatly appreciate it. Do you have to be a first-time home buyer? Technically, no, you do not have to be a first-time home buyer. However, you cannot have any interest in any other property, meaning your name can't be on a deed or anything for any other property. So if you are a second home buyer, but your name is not on the deed, let's say you were married, you got divorced in your home, maybe you have to sell it, or maybe your ex-spouse has it and your name is no longer on the deed or on the property, you are eligible for the Naca program. Okay, so there you go, that in a nutshell. But let's talk about the thing that had Freedom worried the most: credit. Although your score may be not a 620, okay? We're not going to freak out. We're not going to panic. We're going to use the tools that I put in your toolbox. So, excuse me. Nope, Addie, it's all included. The land and the new build. That's all included. If your name is on the property, then no, you won't be eligible. So, okay, let's talk about the credit. Now, if you're having things on your credit bureau report like medical, things of that nature, there are some medical bills. Oh, hold on, y'all, I got curry in my teeth. Y'all could have told me I had curry in my teeth. Anyway, so y'all could have told me I had curry in my teeth. Now, damn it, I thought we had a different level of relationship here. You could have said, Tasha, what's in that teeth? Y'all could have told me I had curry goat still in my teeth. Anywho, as far as medical collection, let's just be blunt about it. I don't care if you were in elementary school and you owed your classmate $2 and they have you on collections and they got it on your account. All collection accounts can be removed. It's a matter of being tenacious and keeping up with it and keep working at it. Now, you have to be careful when you are having things removed that it's done the right way. Otherwise, it's going to come back. And it'll come back like a jerry curl. Do we really want those to come back in style? No, we don't. So, you didn't see it? That's your story. You're going to stick to it? All right. But you have to make sure that you are very much so covering all bases when you're getting things deleted. And let's just be honest. Everything you need to know is really on the internet. But if the question is, do you have the time to do it? So what you have to do is you have to do things like not only dispute it, but you have to silence the intermediary. There's people or companies or organizations in between the collection agency and the credit bureau. There are people who are collecting the information from the courts and reporting it to the credit bureaus. There are people who are making money off of selling your information to the credit bureaus. These people go by the title of third-party credit bureaus. They're third-party entities. They're the one who are scouring the court records to get information about you and selling it to Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Those are the people who are in the middle that you have to pretty much silence, right? Because what happens is when you dispute a debt with Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian, what they're looking for, they're looking to verify that debt. Do you think they're calling your creditor and saying, hey, I'm using for example, Angie. You think they're saying, hey, psst, does Angie owe you money? No, they don't have that bandwidth. They have someone else in the middle verifying that information. Hey, Sha. They have people in the middle. So the goal is to silence those people and work on disputing things with your credit. So if you have medical issues or medical bills that's on your credit, those letters I have for free. You can download them. There's a link in my bio to join my Facebook group. It's out there. Download it. If you're wanting a letter, hello, is it Sharita? Hello. If you're wanting the letters to dispute things like late payments and you want to ask these companies, can they remove the late payments? If you hit the link in my bio to join my Facebook group, I have that letter for you that you can download for free. I have some other stuff out there. I just don't remember what it is now because it's been so long. I think I had the credit inquiry one out there too. I think. Don't hold me to it, but it might be out there. Join the group. Look and see. I don't know. Oh, hello, Eve. You're welcome. But everybody, sorry, huh? So everybody has a fair chance at trying to repair their credit. That's why it's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So the tools, there are some tools that I do have out there that are for free that you can join the group and download at your leisure. My intent was to put something new up every week, but I've been kind of busy. But I have a couple of things out there for you. You're welcome, baby. And also, you can go to Naca.com. That's Naca.com to learn all about the program. They have the workbooks out there that you can download and you can find out about it. Right now, I have my buyer here in Tallahassee. She has been Naca approved. We went under contract on her home, and she is a non-priority member. Once you join Naca, they'll explain to you the difference between priority and non-priority. But this is how it goes. You get a budget, and you have to find a home within that budget based upon what your payment should be, right? Now, lo and behold, I never, to be honest with you guys, I don't ask you your personal business. So I never asked her. So, but I noticed every house that we went looked at was rather swanky. But I never asked her because it's not my business, right? So, we went in this really, hey, Diva. They do. They have particular, okay, Diva's question is, does NACA use signing agents? They do. What you can do, go to their website and click on vendors to see if they have something, but they have particular title companies that they are associated with. So maybe you should go in the search box and look up title companies for NACA, because different title companies has to be certified through NACA, and that's where you can find out about signing agents. Now, actually, and I have a few companies too. I can tell you that you can look for jobs for signing agents. That's what I want to tell you. I'm glad you brought that up because I've been meaning to tell you all that too. These are companies who do remote signings that you can sign up with to get jobs and work for them. So, yeah. Let's see. What disabled low income? How can they afford a home? They'll base it upon how much your income is. Never discount yourself. They have some pretty nice homes out there for like less than $100,000 too. It just depends on what's available in your area. I have opted out of all 3 third-party agencies now would dispute my collections. Is that correct? Yes. But, Chris, have you opted out of all of them? Okay. When I say all, boo-boo, I mean all. Like, there is like 3 pages of them. The reason why I know, because I collected all of their information and I have it in 3 pages. There's like 3 pages of them. Multiple companies report multiple things, won't report the same thing. For example, bankruptcies is with their book. They're reported through ARS, LexisNexis. I can't think of the other company, but it's 3 different companies that report them. So you have to make sure that it's all of them. And it's not so much you want to make sure it's frozen, right? That they're not reporting your information at all. So your income increased, but that credit. So here's the thing. We can work on a credit, right? You only know about 5? Google it, sweetheart. Google it, Chris. Google it. That's how I came up with my list. Like I spent about 3-4 days just straight Googling and recording the information with their addresses and all that stuff. Yeah. You want someone else to do it, Angela? There's a link in my bio. You can sign up with my organization and we'll take care of it for you. We do credit restoration. So the link is in my bio. No, I was just using bankruptcies for an example, but multiple companies report the same thing because I've had situations where people have called me and they've been like, Tosh, I opted out of this, that, and the other, and they were still able to verify the debt. Well, my response to that was, okay, well, did you know that more than one company reports the same information, that they're employed? Like, it's like that one company will have, like, think about it like a one company that has multiple contractors, right? And some of these contractors cross roles, right? They do the same thing. So you have to make sure that you silence them all. So, like I said, there's several out there. I did the research. I Googled and Googled and Googled and Googled and Googled. As y'all know, I'm up all night mostly working and researching stuff. That's so I could be on my shit, quite honestly. But it's several out there. Your closing turnaround time with Naca is pretty much going to depend upon, the organizations that you have. Usually, once you go under contract per se, you have 45 days to close. Why is your bankruptcy in 1997 and still on there? The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. I know you lying. Hey, Capricorn goddess. I know you lying. And this is the moment of silence as I grieve that. I know you lying. Child boo. The devil is a lie. Oh, you're asking me, is it still there? It shouldn't be. Pull your report, Mom. It shouldn't be. Here's the thing that y'all need to understand. You sure you went to the wrong place? Huh? Hey, Dawn. Huh? If you click the link in my bio, it should say, okay, so when you go, it's going to say Linktree. It's going to tell you it's bad, but it's really good. Then you're going to click on credit repair. I don't know. So this is what I want you to know. Okay, let's understand how the dynamics of bankruptcy works. Okay, let's understand how that works. Okay, depending upon what chapter you filed, it could be 7 years or 10 years, right? Right. The law states that it can stay on a maximum of 7 if you filed chapter 13 or 10. That's the maximum amount of time it can stay. The law does not say that there's a minimum amount of time. It has the maximum amount of time, meaning if it's on that 7 years in the day, that's a violation. If it's on that 10 years in the day, that's a violation. If it's on that 2 weeks, that's not a violation. That's not a violation. There is no law that says it has to stay on there for 7 years or 10 years. The law says it cannot stay longer than 7 or 10 years. You feel me? Okay. Now, you want to get your home renovated, try a 2 or 3K loan. Or if you're in the home, see if you qualify for a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit, or to refi. But also try a 2 or 3K. If you want to know about the 2 or 3K loan and get more information, you can go to HUD.gov, HUD.gov. So, at what part your clients keeps looking at questionable places? No, she wasn't looking at questionable places. What I was saying was that she was looking at some really nice damn places. I was like, all right now, I ain't know Naca was rolling like this. All right, all right now, I know. Yeah, it says credit restoration and purchase a home. That's it, baby. You want the credit repair? I just titled it that. That's all. I just titled it that. But I was like, I ain't know Naca was balling like this to be. I mean, we was pulling up to long driveways. I was like, what? What? I was like, what? I mean, like long driveways, fruit trees in the backyard. We walking in the door. I'm like, hello, 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 hello. I'm like, what? Oh, remember, she's chronicling all of this information on her YouTube channel, but she doesn't want me to give out the information until she's signed. Child, I was like, say what? Naca, y'all doing that? All right then. All right, Naca. All right now. All right. I wasn't ready for. I had, as much as I talk about the program, and as much, right? You know, because the houses be empty, right? And so when it's a big spacious house and you open the door, like you open the door and go like, like for real, it was like, First of all, when I pulled up at the house, the first house, it was on a long down. We went and looked at a couple of houses. The first one's like on a long private road. So I was like, again, mind you, I never asked her because that's none of my business. Once she said she was approved and they sent me the letter from Naca and I saw that she was approved, I didn't ask her like what was her dollar amount. She know what she could afford. She know what the people told her, right? So I'm not gonna ask you your business. Now if it was vice versa, then I'd have been like, I need that approval letter, and then the approval letter has the amount on it when it comes from like a mortgage company or from a bank. But Naca doesn't tell me the approval amount, right? So I didn't know. But she know what she could afford, and she know what the people told her, what her budget was. So the first house was on this long driveway. I was like, and it was on like an acre of land, nice house that had like a built up separate shed in the back that matched the house, and it was brick. I was like, oh, okay. That was the first house. The function was a little off. So the second house, it was like in this super duper nice neighborhood, right? And you know how they have like the brick pillars and they have like the little statues on the pillars. So I pulled up. Y'all know I pulled up in that Honda. I pulled up in the Honda and I started driving real slow. And I'm like, had pretty foliage and fruit trees in the back. And I'm like, down the street from the lake, people walking around with ascots and shit. I was like, okay. But the house that she settled on it's like way on the other side of town, like way on the other side of town. Super nice. Super, super nice. It's a secluded little neighborhood. So, they got people jogging down the street. Like, hi, Biff. Hi, Jane. So then she was like, I want to offer, do you think offering $10K over the asking price? Nah, I knew what the asking price was. And then she said, you think I should offer $10K over the asking price? I'm like, girl, let me pull the comps and I'll let you know. Well, we didn't offer 10, we offered 5. But she got it. And it was a bidding war. And let me tell you another thing. So it was a bidding war. And y'all know how I tell y'all about writing letters, right? So first of all, the agent that was a seller's agent, she's super sweet. Her name is Kelly. Kelly is a beautiful soul. Beautiful, beautiful soul. So when I saw it was Kelly, I was like, okay. So when Kelly, you talking about y'all laughing at me, I'm telling y'all the story, how it happened. So y'all can be prepared for y'all Naca experience, right? Because I don't want it to be anything short of this amazing. So that's what I'm telling y'all. So y'all can understand how the whole thing, So, okay. So Kelly, the agent, was like, Tosh, we got other offers. I was like, damn. She was like, but look, calm down. They're like pretty much about the same as yours. I was like, okay. And she was like, I'm not familiar with the Naca program. Can you explain it to me so I can explain it to the seller? I was like, okay, cool, bet. Got it. The Naca program, unlike any other offer besides cash, it's already been through underwriting. So basically, my client is walking around with a check in her hand. So my offer is stronger than any other offer, with the exception of cash. But everybody else, they have FHA conventional, so they still have to go through underwriting, right? My person with the Naca program has already been through underwriting. So in underwriting, although you get a pre-approval, underwriting is a part where they actually approve you, and something could have popped up on your credit and then you fail at underwriting and then you don't close on a home. But with a Naca program, you pretty much guaranteed approved right there. Like you are literally walking around with a check for your house once you get the approval from Naca, right? So I explained it to her and Kelly was like, what? I was like, yeah, girl, go to Naca.com and read about it and let me know what your seller says, right? So then my buyer shoots over this super nice letter about, how she's gone through the Naca program, the different adversities in her life that she's conquered, and how she's, done this, that, and the other to get back on positive footing, and how this home will make the difference in a major goal of hers as she's going through the struggles of life, blah, 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 blah. She wrote a letter, like I tell y'all all the time, write a letter to make the angels cry. So Kelly called me. Kelly was like, okay, we're not going to make a decision until 11 o'clock tonight. I was like, okay, fine. We can wait. If it's for us, it's for us, right? So this was like about for something, right? So I had told the buyer, okay, although we put in a time frame for 5 o'clock, they say not gonna make the decision till 11, right? And then Kelly coming back, she was like, look, he in the movies, the sellers, they're in the movies, they're on the date. We're gonna try to wait for them to come back from the date, and I want them to make a decision rather than wait until 11 o'clock. I was like, Kelly, you know, I'm not worried about it. What God has for her, God has for her. So boom, boom, boom. So I'm trying. So lo and behold, it was like 6:30. Kelly sent me back everything. Our offer was accepted. The sellers are going. Wait, is she on this live? I don't think she is. The sellers are going to give her a special gift. And they were just so moved by her story. And they just loved the Naca program. Kelly had no idea what it was. So now she signed up to be a Naca agent as well. So super duper excited. So that's the Naca story for this week. So I'm excited for her. And I tell y'all, they have been moving swiftly with everything. So when I tell you they have been moving swiftly with everything, they have been moving swiftly with everything. Like today is what, Wednesday? First of all, y'all already know I'm on my stuff. You can't hear? What you can't hear? I had this problem last night. You can't hear? Why am I talking too low? I have a microphone around here. What I did with it? I have a microphone. My microphone. Oh, you're good now? Okay.